Hell one and hell wall. I got another hat. This was a Christmas present. Anyway, so today, you read the title, I'm assuming. Maybe you didn't, I don't know. Maybe you clicked on thumbnail just because you saw my beautiful face. And that was the one thing you need to see. Ooh, he has a new hat this time. Anyway, we're talking about Spider-Man No Way Home. I saw it for Christmas in theaters. There will be spoilers, but this is my review of the movie. Now, my movie reviews are different from my video game reviews. Movie reviews, I just go through the plot in somewhat chronological order. Sometimes I skip a scene and then revisit it later. My game reviews, I like break down the game into 5 categories, all that stuff. It's because I'm better reviewing games like issue for issue than I am at reviewing movies. So, let's go. So, the movie starts with Mysterio doxing Peter Parker. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm wearing my Dairy Queen shirt. I don't know, I just kind of am. And the movie starts with Mysterio doxing Peter Parker, and everyone be like, "Oh, hey man, you killed Mysterio." And J. Jonah Jameson's all like, "Oh yes, I killed Mysterio." And Spider-Man's like, "Ah, crap, man, I gotta see that Mr. Mystery dude. Yeah, Dr. Weird." And so he goes to see Sherlock Holmes, and then he's all like, "Hey, can you just make them all forget I'm Spider-Man, please and thank you?" And he's like, "Yeah, sure, whatever." And then Peter's like, "Wait a second, could you make Ned remember?" He's like, "Yeah, sure, fine, whatever." And I was like, "Oh, could you make MJ remember?" "Yeah, sure, fine, whatever, just shut up." "Could you make MA remember?" "Shut the How about Happy?" "I am not happy." "No, I mean Happy Harold Hogan." Shut up." "Oh, can you also remember?" What? And then by the time I was just like, "Dude, you messed with my spell like 15,000 times. What the heck, man?" Anyway, whatever. See you, get the hell out of here. And then Spider-Man's like, "Oh man, I didn't get accepted into MIT. Neither did my friends. Let me go say hi to like the MIT school board person." No, I can't remember her title or a name or anything about it really, other than that she's in the movie. So he's heading to a bridge and he's like, "Hey, Mrs. MIT lady, could you maybe reconsider?" And then as he's doing that, Dr. Octopus is like, "Hello, Peter." You all remember that meme? One of the like 5 Dr. Octopus memes that showed up just in the trailers alone. Anyway, he's all like, "Hello, Peter, what did you do to my machine?" And Peter's all like, "Well, what?" And then they have a fight, and eventually, Mr. Octopus is all like, "Oh, nanotech, sweet," and like absorbs the nanotech into his arms. And Spider-Man's like, "I hacked your system," and then it's like, "Oh man." Then Green Goblin shows up, kills some people, and is like, and flies in. And then like Doctor Strange teleports him away, except for Green Goblin. He's so at large doing whatever. Or we meet the Lizard. He's all like, Doctor Octopus is like, they like use the AI in the arms that's been controlled by the nanotech to just keep him basically in a permanent T pose. Doctor Strange is like, "Here's like a magic web shooter. Go wrangle up the other dudes." And Spider-Man's like, "I bet." He heads to like this area with like power lines or whatever, and then Electro shows up. His theme music plays for all of 2 seconds, which honestly, hype 2 seconds. You see Electro bring him, just like, and that's his music. And then like zaps Peter. And then Samus shows like, "Hey Peter, it's me. What the hell's going on?" He's like, "Oh yeah, I'm Peter Parker, but I'm not your Peter Parker." He's like, "What?" To forget that. Let's just beat the crap out of this electric dude. It's like, "Oh, okay, sure." And then it says the most like generic line in all of movie history: "I can't hold that much longer." Then they defeat Electro, and then he like magic zaps Electro with like the magic web into like a cell. And then Sam was like, "What the dude? Did you just kill him?" And then he's like, "No." She's like, "What?" Then Green Goblin like smacks his helmet off, breaks it. Goes to Aunt May, is all like, "Oh hey, I heard there's a Spider-Man dude," and I thought, hey, alright, you can probably help me. And then he's wearing like a purple scarf or something. I can't remember. Anyway, then they're all like, alright, here's the plan. What if we don't send them back to their own universe to die? Doctor Strange is like, what? No. And then Spider-Man like steals like a box. And then Peter and Doctor Strange have a battle that ends with Peter using like trigonometry to defeat Doctor Strange. After that, Doctor Strange is basically just out of the movie at that point. And then Peter's like, I'm gonna see if I can cure these dudes, give them a second chance at, life. So he takes them to his condo. To Happy's condo. By the way, I completely forgot to mention, Daredevil shows up for like 10 seconds anyway. Yeah. So he takes them all to his condo, except the lizard. Lizard just decided to just chill on the van. Because who needs the lizard, am I right? And they're like, alright, here's a plan. We make a new inhibited chip for Mr. Octopus. And he's like, oh, hey, cool. I'm a good guy again. Yippee. Electro's all like, wow. I'm gonna zappy zap the whole world. Because why not? Also, he's not blue anymore. Looks like a normal ass person. It's nuts. Sandman's just like, I just want to go back to my own world because I got a daughter. And Green Goblin's all like, oh yeah, how I help you do this stuff. And then he's like, hello, JK, kills Aunt May. Great power comes great responsibility. You can now quote both Uncle Ben and Aunt May saying that. It's fun times. Sandman's just like, yo, see ya. Lizard's just like, yo, see ya. Electro's like, yo, see ya. Octopus is like, yo, see ya. And Green Goblin, after killing Aunt May, is like, yo, see ya. Basically, all the villains just dip. Then we cut back to Ned and MJ. They're just chilling out, and Ned's all like, I wish we could find Peter Parker. And then Andrew Garfield shows up, and he's like, whoa, Andrew Parker. I'm calling him Andrew Parker for the rest of this. I don't care. So Andrew Parker shows up, and this was, by the way, like the only time my theater reacted like at all to what was going on. No joke, it was a quiet theater, which I like. I have this weird knack for like going to see these humongous movies like Star Wars, The Rise of Skywalker, Godzilla vs. Kong. This movie obviously, Avengers Endgame, Avengers Infinity War, but there's like 20 people in the theater and they're all silent the entire time. I don't know why. I wait like 1 week to after the movie's release, and all of a sudden just everyone shuts up. Because they're probably like on the 5th viewing at that point or something like that. Anyway, 2 reactions that I got, like 2 individual people were like, oh, when Andrew Garfield showed up. There was like a second delay between them, and that was it. Anyway, Andrew Parker shows up, and he's all like, I'm Spider-Man. He cleans some cobwebs, gets like a loaf of bread thrown at him. And then Peter Maguire shows up. Bully Maguire shows up. And then he and Andrew have like a quick web kick flip 5-second battle. After that, they're like, oh yeah, we're Peter Parkers from different dimensions. I'm Bully Maguire. He's Andrew Parker. Let's go meet the other Parker. And then they like have an inspirational chat. Then they get in a lab. And they're just like, alright, here's the plan. We cure them. Andrew's all like, yeah, I've already killed Lizard. It should be easy. Your boy Toby's like, sorry, Bully, he's like, I've been trying to work out a cure for him, for Mr. Goblin for a while. Octopus is already solved, and they already had a thing for Electro ready. And I guess Sandman, they're just like, yeah, sure, whatever, they got something. They just kind of found Sandman's a cure thing. Anyway, they get all the things. Bully Maguire shoots him again. West like, what the? How would you do that? You're just like, I don't know. I just can't do it. You guys can't do that? No, okay. Then I head to the Statue of Liberty. And like, alright, boys. Lizard Dude's here. Electric Man is here. And then Sand Guy is here. Let's just, beat him. Yeah, you know how this works. Goes pretty crap at first because they're like accidentally webbing each other and like going, "Hey Peter, do this." It's just like, which Peter? And then it just goes crap at first. And Sandman does like a cool like sand tornado thing, and this sort of acts like a soft reset for the battle. It's like, alright, you're Peter, I'm Peter 1, you're Peter 2, you're Peter 3, but I'm just calling them Peter, Bully, and Andrew. And then they do like a web swinging thing, like, and then it's like, alright, first things first, let's deal with Sandman. So they deal with Sandman. Then it's like, alright, Electro's next. Then Electro's like, well, my old friend Spider-Man. Then Dr. Octopus shows up and he's just like, don't worry, I got this. And then he kills Electro. Well, I say he kills for like comedic effect. He just like gets rid of his electricity. And then they're just like, hey, Dr. Connors, isn't green gas. And he's like, oh, hey, I'm normal again. At one point, Doctor Strange shows up again, and so does Ned and MJ. They're all fighting for that box I mentioned earlier, that magic box. Because that magic box contains a spell that would like send everyone back to their original dimensions. Sandman wants to use it so he can just go back, but the other villains want to use it to like destroy it and just mess around on this planet and not go back to Olin Worlds and die. But then Sandman, like I said, is like the only one who doesn't die after fighting Spider-Man. He's just like, dude, I just want to go home. To put it simply. So, they kill them all. Then a goblin shows up, and he's all like, "Out, am I?" Oh yeah, I probably should have mentioned this earlier. At the like halfway point in the movie, when like they first capture Goblin, he's all like, "You know, I think I can help. I'm something of a scientist myself." Best part of the whole movie. Anyway, then Bully and Dr. Mr. Puss show up. He's like, "The power of the sun," and then Bullies are like, "In the palm of your hand." "Hey Otto, how you doing?" "Hey Peter, how you doing?" "Trying to do better." And then, like I said, Green Goblin shows up, slices off one of Dr. Octopus's arms, and it's like, oh no. Freaking, like, bombs Doctor Strange. He destroys the box, releases a spell. Then, like, an infinite number of Spider-Man villains are just chilling, like, on the brink of entering the multiverse. I only spotted, like, 2, Scorpion and Rhino, but, like, spotted more. Oh yeah, they also mentioned Venom in this movie. The Topher Grace Spider-Man 3 Venom. And also, Rhino. Because, like, at one point, they're, like, going, like, so what's the weirdest villain you found? It's like, I found this black goo from outer space that tried to kill me. Peter's all like, I fought this purple alien with a rock obsession who snapped away half the universe. And then Andrew's like, oh man, I'm boring. I just fought a dude in a mechanized rhino suit. And then Bully's all like, no, you're amazing. Get it? Anyway, Peter and Goblin have a duel. Peter's about to stab Goblin with his glider. It's the only way to kill Goblin, admit it. But then Toby's all like, no, don't do that. He doesn't actually say anything, he just kind of blocks the shot. And then he gets stabbed. And basically everyone at the same time was like, did it just kill Toby? And no, he's fine. Don't worry, he's A-okay. Then Goblin gets cured. Then Spider-Man's like, alright, new plan. Make the entire universe forget that Peter Parker exists. Okay? And Doctor Strange is like, yeah, sure, just go say final goodbyes, you know how it is. He says his final goodbyes. Doctor Strange makes everyone forget that Peter Parker is a person who exists. And then basically, the end. End credit scene. By the way, I did not see the second end credit scene, but I heard it has to do with Doctor Strange and Scarlet Witch and like the multiverse of madness or something like that. I'm just going off of rumors I've heard, and the fact that Elizabeth Olsen is in the cast and for Spiderman No Way Home, and she shows how it didn't show up when I watched it. So I won't talk about that in credit scene because I haven't seen it, but I will talk about the main one. which had Venom, that one, the Eminem Venom, Tom Hardy. He showed up and he's basically just like, so you mean to tell me that there was a billionaire in a tin suit who fought a purple alien who liked rocks? Aliens don't like rocks. Aliens like to eat your brains. Trust me, I have one. and then like Venom sent back to his own universe. I was like, oh what? No, we just got here. So yeah, that was short lived. But he left behind like a little droplet of Venom symbiote. So we're gonna get Venom in the MCU. Presumably not the Tom Hardy Venom, unless he somehow comes back again. I don't know. But yeah. So that was the movie. It's good. So if you've enjoyed this video, you can leave a like or subscribe if you feel like it. Or you can leave a comment down below if you're fan of the about it. You can also follow me on Instagram if you give a crap. And until next time, I'll see you later, buddy. Bye-bye.